My name is Nick and welcome to my channel, and I'm so excited for vlog number 3. We're starting a brand new series today, but before we started, I really thought let's try something a little different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch one of those try not to laugh videos, and then I'm going to post the link in the description and you should go watch it. And then let me know how long you lasted. I tried this previously. This is my second recording, and the first time I didn't even last like the first 10 seconds. But we've watched it a little bit now, so now we're gonna give it a try. But anyway, let's see what happens. So obviously, yeah.
Is just doing some review for my test. Just remember, one way to read faster is to read faster.
Dang it. Let's try again one more time. Dang it. Okay, one like seriously, last time.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Hold on, something's coming out of here. Look, there's a bird, dude. It knows what's good. I'm telling you, I just heard it inside.
Okay. I'm not very good at this, so I'm gonna pause it there. But anyway, my name is Nick, and welcome to Happy Hour. That's right, we have an intro song now. You know, I just wanted to take away that awkwardness. I don't know, when I watched the video, the previous one, I was like, it's so awkward that, like, you cut from one scene to the other, and it's just like nothing. You're like, this is so awkward, maybe we should leave. But now we have a little song you can dance to, and not leave, which is great. It means you can watch more of my video and more of me, which is great. Joking. But yeah, so guys, how hectic is it? We are in lockdown for another 2 weeks, and it's really sucky, because I really didn't want lockdown to be on my birthday, but it is. So it's unfortunate, but it happened, and we just got to keep reminding ourselves why we're doing this. And I know that there's been a lot of stuff online lately, a lot of like, oh my goodness, um, like like the news reports, how people are saying the economic problem, and people are saying that we haven't even hit the crux, and that we haven't stopped the infection bubble, we just stalled it. And I'm like, I know it's hectic, but we need to keep remaining positive. And that's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this series. And that's why I'm calling it Happy Hour, because maybe for just 1 hour a week, or 1 hour a day, depending on how much I do my best to post these, you can just be happy. You can just look at some guy and think, wow, you're weird, but I like listening to you. And so I'm just going to enjoy it for an hour. And then you go back to being your miserable self because lockdown is terrible and I'm losing it kind of slightly. Anyway, guys, one thing about me that not a lot of people do, well, in fact, I think everybody that knows me knows this. I love coffee, like a lot. And I'm a little bit of a coffee snob. But one of my favorite things to do is go out there and try out different coffee shops. And sometimes I get to do it, sometimes I don't. I obviously have my own coffee shop, like my little private slice away from heaven kind of thing, you know. But I was reading about this place the other day that I realized I just had to share with people because I really think it's amazing. And I promise you, when lockdown's over, I'm gonna go there. And if you're keen, let me know. We go together. Please, because it's in Mowbray. And not because I played dodgy, because I have no idea where Mowbray is. I thought it was in Joburg, but apparently it's in Cape Town. Is there a place in Joburg? Anyway, this place is called Gangstar. But what made it so cool wasn't the fact that they serve great coffee. I don't know. It was who they're hiring. You see, one of their managers, he has an amazing story that I really wanted to share with you guys, because it's one of those feel-good stories. You know that, like, when you hear it, you're like, oh, it's amazing, I want to hear more of these, you know those things? Yeah, guys, lockdown's real. Anyway, his name is, and please forgive me if I butcher this name, I'm trying to not, and I don't want to say the click, because you know those clicks are wrong, We white people just can't get that click. But his name is Xola Dingiswayo. Xola Dingiswayo. You see, I can't do it, and now I just offended it. Bro, if you ever watch this, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to butcher your name. But he was in prison. He grew up, had a bit of a rough childhood, and eventually ended up in prison. And while he was there, he got involved in prison ministry and ended up giving his life to Jesus. Hallelujah, amen. That's amazing. Like that should be the feel good moment for right now. Full stop. But it got even better because while he was in prison, he realized this is not the life that he wants to live, and that when he gave his life to God, he felt God say to him, "This is not the life I have for you." And so when he left in 2014, he signed up with a thing called the Mission Trust. And sorry, not the Mission Trust. Yeah, the Mission Trust. It's called the Mission Trust. And these guys helped him get a job selling ice creams at events. Like, I mean, that's so simple. And you probably think, but that is. But when you've only been in prison and you get out and this is the only thing you get, that's amazing because it's so easy to go back to what we know. But this guy stepped out and said no. But then it gets even better because then he got a job at this place called Gangstar. And he's worked his way up there. He said he didn't even know the difference between an Americano and a cappuccino. The only thing he ever knew was a red coffee. I mean, that says a lot. From a guy who's now, the only thing he's known is now working at a full-time coffee shop. But he continued to work hard and he continued to show favor. And what ended up happening was now he's one of the junior managers. Like, that's amazing. And he even said in this interview that I read that he wants to go to the coffee champs in 2021. I mean, come on. I mean, that's amazing. From going to prison to starting out selling ice creams to now getting a job as a coffee guy to now being a manager and going to competitions. Like, that's just amazing. You see what happens when you love Jesus and you love coffee? You know, your life just gets changed. Come on. And if you really want to read more about this story, I'm going to leave the link to the story in the description, and you can read more about it. But really, guys, that's an amazing story, and I can't wait to share more stories like that. But for now, we're out. But before I go, I wanted to just have a question of the day. This question is if you had to start a blog, what would it be about? Let me know in the comments. I'd really love to hear answers, and maybe I can help you guys. Maybe I can help you get that started, because for me, it was just about getting started, and once I got started, I'm having fun. That's all it's about. But anyway, guys, that is all from me, and I will see you guys next time for the next feel-good story, the next happy hour. Anyway, guys, that is all from me. Cheers.